Hey guys, it's Alex. I am doing the first Q&A for my little thread. Kayla was the first one to ask questions, and because it was her, I put lipstick on because she has gotten me addicted to Kylie lip products. Um, my current favorite and the one that I'm wearing right now is Low Key. Can't really read it very well, but it's just a velvet single. It's one of my favorites. I like to wear it like literally every day. But shit's expensive, so I don't. And I'm lazy. But anyway, I'm answering her questions. And my phone locked up. I'm not wearing my contacts, so you might see me squint. And my glasses are on top of my forehead because you can see the reflection of my laptop screen in my glasses, and it gets really annoying. So, yeah. So with the first question, here we go. How long do you think Ella and Kip will stay married? Maybe a few months after she graduates from Hogwarts, because I think right now she can basically avoid the marriage aspect of the relationship because she's at school. And she can basically just be like, whatever, we're married. And then she starts living with her, and she's just like, she feels like this weight of this secret because she knows she doesn't want to get married. She knows that she doesn't want to be married. And living around Ella and being in that environment constantly, it's just going to add some guilt onto her, and eventually I think she will reveal that she doesn't really want to be married and that she's only staying married because of the fact that she likes Ella and she's friends with Ella and she doesn't want to hurt Ella's feelings. And this is on my bed right now, so every time I move, it moves. It's on like a step stool. It's my cat's step stool that she uses to look out the window, but I'm using it right now, so Jasper, whatever. She's like coming towards the door. I hear her bell. Anyway, yeah, I don't think it's gonna last that long. I think after she moves in and just stays around her a while, she'll finally like let it out. I thought I heard you coming in here. Hi. But anyway, yeah. Next question. Does Harlan have a chance with Astrid? I think so. Not right now, but in the future. My nose is really itchy. I'm sorry. Anyway, not right now, but in the future. Astrid is just in a very confused part of her journey. She's denying the fact that she likes girls. She thinks it's nothing but a phase. She thinks it's in her head. It's a very stereotypical thing, but a lot of my girls that are bi, pan, or are homosexual, their journey is like really quick. So I kind of wanted to drag this one out. Like, all of them have accepted who they are, whereas Kip, wow, Astrid is really slow to realize that this is who she is. So I wanted, excuse you. She does this thing where she crawls into my drawers, and there's an easy solution for this. I just keep my drawers shut, but I'm a lazy bitch, so that's not happening. So anyway, Astrid, right now, she just doesn't, she's not at the at terms with who she is as a person, and eventually she will get there. It'll take her a while to finally realize that this is not a phase, this is who she is, and probably maybe she'll go to Harlan after she figures it out, but got a while for that one, I think. So next, is Iris upset that Gabe married Rory? I cannot say ours very well. I almost had to take speech class. Taking my glasses off my head now. Yes. She's very upset. She doesn't even consider Gabe like part of the Clark family anymore. So she's very happy that he took the Winters name. but no, she's very unhappy with the way that he has basically left the family. And she's really disappointed because she has a lot of pride in who she is. She's a pureblood, and she really is just stuck in those values of you need to be married to a pureblood, you need to have pureblood children, keep the line as pure as possible. And the fact that she had one of her cousins go off and do something that she didn't approve of, it just kind of, it broke her a little bit, because she wants to see her family live on, and every time somebody walks away from the family or chooses a lifestyle that she wouldn't choose for herself, she feels like she lost the opportunity for her family to grow even more. Hi! She's usually not around me this much, but she is today, and she wants to play. But yeah, she's very disappointed, but she just, like, doesn't consider Gay part of the family anymore, because he's not. She doesn't even know who he is, so, no. So yeah, she's very upset. She lost a family member. He's dead. He's dead to her, at least. Is Annette glad to be out of the ministry spotlight? Yes, because she has a few issues that she just rather not be publicly known. So for her to be out of the spotlight, she feels like she has more freedom. Like, she gambles a lot more than she should, and she drinks a lot more than she should. So to have that off of her obviously makes her feel more free, but she's head of law enforcement. Like, she should have her shit together, and she's just kind of like she's an adult, but acts like a child sometimes, but she can be very serious. Like, she has the proper education, she's got the proper experience, yet she knows that the world is serious, and she knows that every situation is serious, but to a certain extent, she's just like, we need to stop being so serious and just let loose and have fun and enjoy life, because it's worth living. And she wants to do her own thing, so she's happy that she's no longer minister, but she does miss those days, and she's happy that she was able to be basically, she was a woman of color. She is a woman of color, because I changed her play-by. She was she was Anna Kendrick for a long time, and then I went to Gugu, I can never get Mabatha Raw, I can't get her name right, but I moved her to that, so she was a minister that was a woman of color, and she feels like she helped maybe allow other women of color to know that it was possible, and that they can get really far. They can crush the patriarchy. So she did feel like they were going a little bit backwards, but she's very happy with the current minister and undersecretary. I think she definitely voted for the minister. I'm not sure who she voted for, undersecretary, but she did vote for your guy for minister. So, but yeah, she's happy to be out of the spotlight a lot. We should have a Mason and Leticia thread. Not really a question, but I like your thoughts. Yeah, I would really want to thread with them too, because Leticia is probably very jealous of Mason, because for most of her life she had her twin to herself, and now Mason's come along and has kind of taken that from her. She feels kind of like she doesn't have her sister around as much as she would like to, because they're like conjoined at the hip, and now they're not, because she's got a boyfriend now and Leticia doesn't. So she's jealous of Mason, and she's probably a little bit jealous of Hazelia as well, because Leticia doesn't have somebody she just has herself, and she used to have her twin. So, yeah, she would be very jealous of Mason, and she'll probably like compete for her twin's attention in relation to Mason. Like she would always try to one up him or something just to get the attention of her sister. So, yeah, I would love to thread them as well. How does Sylvie feel about muggles and muggle technology? Does she like it as much as Ella? I'm not sure. Sorry, my neck hurts. Oh. I'm not sure. I don't think she really cares about it because, like, they were raised probably very similar, like, very the same, I guess. But, I don't know. I think Sylvie cares more about the magic aspect than she does about muggles. Like, she's, I can never say quad pot player? Cubopod? I don't know. She's not Quidditch player, but she plays on brooms and balls and baskets and stuff like that. So, she cares more about magic than she does muggles. I don't think she really thinks about muggles that much, honestly. So she doesn't have the same feeling towards muggles as Ella does, for sure. Like, Ella's a lot more crazy about it, I'm sure. And next up, as the last question, it's the last real question, would Kit be Charlie's bridesmaid? Of course she will. She loves Charlie. That was her first crush. Yeah. And I love you too. So, I hope I get to see you at T Swift. And that's it for Kayla's questions.